Hi guys, Madhu this side. Today I'm going to discuss on how I actually help my client optimize their YouTube ads campaign scale profitably. So I'll discuss the pointers which we implemented for the client campaign so that you guys can also implement the same, right? Okay, so I'll go to slide number three. So initially we implemented custom audience and audience exclusion. This is very important for business owners who to have a database and a strong email list, right? So you can import customer list by following a template inside Google Ads. So you have to keep in mind the certain requirements, right? So what are the certain requirements? First thing is you need to have a history of policy compliance on the account. You need to have a good payment history on the account. You have 50 USD in spending in the last 90 days for this to be enabled on your account. Can use it to retarget these customers as well as auto generating similar audiences for your customer list from your email list. So these things we need to implement, right? So we are just slide number four. So what we'll do is I through ads.com. Okay, so let's see some packages. I can sign in, right? So here it is. I got a manager account, okay. So what I'll do is I'll click on settings, right? So shared library manager, right? So here you have the option your data segment, combined segment, right? Okay, so basically what you have is on your data segment. The first icon see the customer list. Okay, here you can enter your customer list. Okay, so you can upload data, right? Like phone number or billing addresses as well, right? So that's how, or you can upload the plain text data or the hash data as well, right? So this is something you can upload and create your custom list. Right guys, so let's go to slide number five. You have to exclude certain audiences depending on the stage that you are at, depending on what you are trying to accomplish with the campaign. So let's say you have an offer that you want to book a call with you and you sell them a high ticket service. So it's a call funnel. So people get into this funnel from your YouTube ad. They are going to be YouTube ad viewers, right? So they just see that inside the custom segment, you can look at the YouTube ad viewers for the last 30 days, for last 7 days, and last 3 days, and exclude these audiences as well. So you can add those into the exclusions for your audience segment. Alright guys, so things we need to add. So basically it's going to allow you to combat ad situations or audience fatigue because you're telling people that you want to show this ad to people that have already seen your video, or you want to show this ad to more potential people, that audience as well. Alright guys, so this is really important. So now proceed further by diving into the practicals as well. So most important thing is first go to tools and settings as I told you before, go to audience manager, then click on your data segments, click on the customer list, then you have to upload all your email and information from your customers as well. Right. So now the most important thing is you have to dial in your demographic avatar. Okay, make sure you have to dial in your customer avatar. That's very, very important, right guys? Let's move to practicals and see how this is done. So I'll go back to ads.google.com. Yeah. So I'll sign in again on the manager account, right? And you on your personal ad account as well. Okay. So once you click on your personal ad account, so then it will take you the campaigns tab as well. Right? So let's refresh this page. So I click on the campaigns tab. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll create a new campaign. So plus new campaign here. Okay. Then I click on the objective of leads, get leads and other conversion by inviting customers to take actions as well. Right. Then I click on continue. Then I click on the option of video. Okay. I click on continue as well. Alright, so we'll come to the campaigns page. Okay, so the campaign objective is drive conversions, right? So your campaign name is drive conversions and maximize conversions. So daily budget I think as 1,000 rupees. So find your start date and end date. Then you have to find your networks as well. Okay, so location we have to find as so United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates. Okay, so search as Arabic. Okay, that's it. And on additional settings here, then on set specific targeting devices. That's very important, guys. So check TV speeds. The set fixed capping for 1 per day, just fine. Okay, so capping. Then you see that you have targeting options here, right? Okay, so I'll scroll down over here. Okay, see. This is demographic targeting. Here, basically need to define your customer avatar, your demographics avatar. Say, your majority of customers are male and some percentage of customers are female, so you can check unknown. Ideally, what happens is 18 to 24 are not decision makers, right, guys? So, and lower 50%, their household not define your products and services. So you can uncheck this, you can uncheck this. So this is how you define your demographic avatar, so via your customer avatar as well. Okay, so I'll go here. Now going forward, you have to test and see what's getting us the best metrics. Okay, so you have to understand your goals and KPIs. Are you hitting them? Then you have to look at your campaigns, what demographics are generating more conversions as well, right, guys? So keep this in mind. So which one are generally the lowest cost per conversion? Which one is generating the most leads that are converting later down in the funnel? Those things that can be tracked. What's the household income? Generating higher or more consistently leads, or you could say more consistent results. So you need to dial in your customer avatar. Then you have to review the demographic data to understand what's gonna get you the best results and use that for your future campaigns testing as well. Right, guys? So in that case, you can do broad targeting at the start and then you can do 1 week tail off testing. Okay, so this is something very important. Now, the most important optimization hack is constantly test winning creatives against untested. Then you have to have two winning ads in your account, and those ads can serve as your control to test with the demographic that you already dialed in. Then you have winning creative, winning demographic with this creative, right? So then what you have to do is you have to try this demographic, another creative as well. Right guys, so these are the hacks which we implemented for a client also, so you can also implement for the same. Then going forward, you have to continue doing your audience research. You have to create audiences, you have to test more audiences, you have to test more ads, then you have to do it in an organized manner. You have so many variables. Just keep it simple as well. Right guys? So these things we need to implement. Then moving forward, we need to discuss what could be the structure of YouTube ads campaign. Ideally, guys, it should be one campaign, one audience, and two ads. So this structure you need to follow, and then you need to make sure to allocate budgets evenly. Okay. Either way, you can do this with one audience, one ad, one campaign. You have to do it with the same settings, same targeting options. All you're changing is the ad. Alright, so you have to do some split testing as well. You can get into the nitty-gritty of a winning ad. Try to use a different ad copy, completely different ad copy. The responsive, now you have more characters to write out some copy as well. So people do read the copy on the responsive ads, so you can test those cases as well. Right, so I'll show you practicals after the end of this one. So the bonus hack is funnel split testing with little media buying. So we have to test different funnel. Then people have split testing headlines all the time. So you have to take consistent efforts to increase your opt-in rate. Let's say click to sale conversion rate. You have to know your numbers as well. Right guys? Now we will discuss the funnel split testing components. You have an offer that's not converting. You're trying to scale. You already have a full funnel. You're doing some optimization to make it better, and you want to pair it to control. Alright guys, so you need to put a messaging to the test. You can change the video says later as well. Once you have the demographic dialed in, you now have a winning creative, winning audience that is converting well for you. Now it is actually the time to test as well. Now let's do some funnel testing. You have to do very little media buying. Then you have to test a whole bunch of ads. Then you have to test a whole bunch of audiences as well. Then you have to give funnel testing a specific amount of budget and importance and not have skewed data. Typically, people will choose with 50-50 against this lander as this headline is bold or this headline is different as well. Alright guys? So you have to use the same audiences into the same ads with the funnel and send it to the URL where you have split test going. After 100, 200 or 300 clicks, whatever threshold you want to give in, which one has a higher opt-in rate or a higher sale conversion rate. You need to have a higher book per call conversion rate as well. Alright guys? So once you find that out, you have to continue with your media buying testing because now you have a winning funnel, a higher converting funnel that you can continue your media buying to dial in and scale eventually while the performance is meeting your KPI goals as well. So now let's do some practicals as well. Okay. So what I do is I scroll down over here. Okay, so I'll YouTube. I type as last mile to the piece of people. Okay. So I open this video. copy the video URL over here, right? So the URL, okay. So I go back to that last my so um yes, I say as connected as the call to action. So by now headline I see include three now headline see web business. Alright, so description can add as efficiency as in the operations of them. Right guys, so you understood. So this is how I'm creating a responsive ad. Here you have characters and ad, right? Long headline is almost 90 characters and description 70 characters. So this is how you can do it by yourself. So I say ad name as so last mile delivery operations, so I'll add that as well. Alright guys, so I hope you understood this. With this I end my presentation. If ever you need any kind of help or assistance, you can be in touch with me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is +91 9850276340, or send me an email at 𝗬𝗵𝗲𝗍@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments. I will be happy to help you all. Bye.